And I'll be honest, I do prefer to play games for more people that are going to watch. I'm not saying I need to play for thousands and thousands of people every time, but let me put it this way. The reason that I'm successful.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Is because I'm a variety streamer and creator that plays a differing style of game pretty much every stream, right? All these genres are being hit. And therefore, you can come back and watch me play games every day and watch something completely different, and there's something for everyone. Today, I'm playing Blueprints, a puzzle game. Tonight, I'm playing Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, a hybrid action RPG. Tomorrow, I'm playing Minecraft and Black Ops 6. Do you see my point? 4 completely different genres of game within 2 days. That's why I'm still here after 17 years, because even if there's something that's not so popular or not working as well, I always have something else right around the corner that people are looking forward to. I don't have the same exact people watching me every day. That's very true, because people are like, how can this guy make a living when he streams to an audience of only a few hundred people every time he streams? Because it's not the same people. People who are here today might not be here tomorrow, might not be here Thursday. I got an audience for a podcast that may not be the audience for the gameplay. I got an audience for my wrestling commentary show that may not be the audience that tunes in when I'm building Legos. Get it? That's the difference. So because of that, even though at any given moment, I don't have that many people watching, the good news is there's enough people overall to support me and allow me to make a good living doing what I love. That's the formula that works. In the case of Disco Elysium, this is a game that very few people are caring about. Almost no views on the playthrough. And in addition to that, no one showing up for the streams. But for some bizarre reason, whenever I stream it, some 1 or 2 people come and support it, and I hit my goals. So is that enough to justify me to continue to play it? It's a good question. Here's the thing. I'm liking the game. Okay, I am. I'm enjoying it because it's so unique and different. But I'm going to be very honest here. This is not a kind of game that I can play more than like once a week. With so little views, if I play this more than once a week, what would happen is the same thing that happened to me when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. If you don't remember, when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, it started off with all this hype because it's a genre of game Phil doesn't usually play, and it was the game of the year. And then within about 3 weeks of me playing it, no one cared. The streams were dead. We only had like 100, 200 people watching, but people would show up to the streams and support them. So I would have good support, but no one cared. And what happened was on this channel, overall viewership dipped dramatically. For 3 months, my views were way down. My engagement on all my content was way down. And it actually legit hurt the channel. When my views and engagement dip, it means that the channel won't show up in the algorithm, won't be recommended. Even to people who are like subscribed to me, it means that you see the channel less. And a lot of people at that point were like, well, since he's playing so much of this, I'm going to come back when he's done with this game. And it took me over 3 months to beat it, you see? So it really turned off a lot of people. That's why with Disco Elysium, you've noticed I'm not playing it a lot. If there's such a small group of people who are interested, I can't play it nonstop. So I hope that it's okay that I'm only playing it once a week. In addition to that, it may actually be the actual reason why it gets the support it does. Because think of it this way. If only 1 or 2 people are actually supporting Disco Elysium, do you think they would be able to afford that if I played it 2-3 times a week? I mean, that's, I'm trying to raise $150 a stream. Do you really think that they probably have $450 to dish out every week? Or if I play it once a week and they only have to support 1 stream, doesn't that make it a lot easier on them, right? So
just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
There you have it. I think that maybe going ahead and playing it once a week has been working, but we just have to understand that this game is not going to be played very often. It's going to take me a very long time to beat it. For example, I've done 5 streams of it within about a month, okay? And we're a third in. That means I would continue to play it throughout April, May, and likely into June before we get to beat it. And you have to be okay with that. And I hope that you are. All right. And the other thing is, if, for example, all of a sudden it just stops getting support. Can I have a stream where it's going to have nothing, no one's showing up and no one's going to support it? This is a business as well as a hobby. Yes, I'm a lifetime gamer, lifelong gamer, and I love sharing my passion for games with the internet. I surely do. But it's also the way that I make a living and support my family. It's pretty dumb if I'm going to be playing a game on stream and dedicating time to entire streams that no one is showing up for, watching, or supporting. I could just play the game offline in my own time then, correct? So that's why I have to make these smart decisions. And I hope you understand that. Some people don't and actually say really dumb things like, oh, so it's not about his passion for games anymore. Do you open a restaurant because you have passion for food, or do you open a restaurant to make money to support your family and run a business, or both? The answer should be both. But that's why you have to make those tough decisions sometimes, right? Perhaps you really like making pizzas, but no one cares about your pizza. All they want is a sandwich. So then you have to make sandwiches because that's what people want, even if your passion is pizzas. Get it? The same thing here. Just because I like Disco Elysium doesn't mean that the audience cares for it, and I have to make tough decisions sometimes, right? So let's see how things go. For now, I plan to keep Disco Elysium in the rotation, playing it about once a week, seeing how it goes. And as long as people do still show up to watch and we get some support and hit goals, then I'm going to keep it in the rotation. But if all of a sudden there's a giant drop off and no one's showing up and it doesn't get support, I got to get rid of it. And I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. I'm telling you up front, it's literally the least watched thing I've ever done in my absolute history. You understand that? It is. So there was a troll super chat. Thanks, stupid. It's just hilarious. Just listen to this. Begging is not a business. Okay. My model is that I give you content for free. You enjoy the content and then you support it. Me sitting here and saying, hey, I have some goals for support. Let's hit them. And then giving you positive reinforcement for it, such as, hey, if we hit the goal, we'll have a celebration. When we hit a certain amount of goals, we do a big reward. That's not begging, you imbecile. Begging is when you sit on the street with nothing to offer society and you shake a cup and you say, alms for the poor. I'm not a poor. Okay? I'm not. I make a good living because I provide content people like, and then when they like it, they reciprocate. If you think that's begging, you're just dead wrong because you're a jealous imbecile who wishes that they could have everything that I have and you don't, and you're just so jealous about it, you can't come to grips with reality that I have a business that has been successful now since 2011. That's right. I've been doing this for a living for 14 years, and I'm going to do it for as long as I want, as successfully and to the level that I want, doing the content that I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Get it?
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
That's it. Your jealousy, your incredible jealousy, is embarrassing to humanity. So please shut up. But thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that you are supporting the content, even though I didn't even ask for anything. There you go. There was no begging required. You just forthcoming with the support. So thanks.
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. I like to get that on YouTube, but